What's going on, folks? Welcome to this brand new episode where we are going to talk about the different types of NoSQL databases. Okay. Now, this is going to be a very interesting video where we are going to exactly see how different databases, NoSQL databases, store data and process data and how they are used in real life. Okay. So, the first type of NoSQL database is a document type of database. So MongoDB is a big example of NoSQL document type of database. Here data is stored in form of documents. Now what do I mean by that? Let me fire this particular query that we want to find all the products maybe around the range 50,000. Let us run a query. And you can see this is how the data is stored for the products, where we have product ID, category, stock, discount, and how unstructured it is, and yet it is stored in an efficient format. Now see, we have ratings for this particular product. Similarly, so these are collections of products. Now this is how they look on a front end, that for this particular product ID, this is the price, this is the name of the product, it is laptop, and this is the rating of the overall product. Right. So this is a document database, and you can see all the indexes are listed over here, and we can, track all of this particular data. So that was some demonstration of products and inventory scanning. Let us go ahead and understand other type of NoSQL database, which is key value store type of database. Now Redis is a good example of key value store databases where we store data in memory hash maps, and the latency is very sub-millisecond types of. These are some buckets, and we also call them hash maps, and that's how your data is stored. This is how exactly your data looks in the backend, that this is the name, and the plan is premium and status is active and all those things. This is the caching performance of database and throughput. How does the throughput look? And you can see how we can fetch a random key. So this is just a demonstration of how we fetch random key, how we check if the user session is active or not, how we increase likes in real time. So this is all calculated in session memory. What I'm showing you over here, session memory, and Redis helps us to store session memory, right? Now let us go on the third type of NoSQL database, which is column store analytics. Now this logo is of Cassandra, and we store data in columns instead of storing them in rows. And you can see how our data is stored on a common level, where this is the user, this is the city, this is the duration, plan, timestamp for this particular user. And when I run regional analysis, some tables are involved into this. So see, two tables are involved. City and duration is involved, and this is the analytics of those particular columns. We can also talk about the market share, and see, this is demonstration of data and how this data is processed and used for real-time analytics. This is network traffic by hour, and for the timestamp column. Cool. Let us look at this interesting type of database, which is graph database. Now see, this is user data and how it is stored in graph. Okay, let me zoom it in, and when I click a particular user, you can see how I'm getting the details of the user and how it is linked to other users and which users. So this is how your Instagram helps you to give you suggestions for whom you are supposed to follow. Let us understand the difference between SQL and column store. So when we talk about SQL, the kind of data processing or the kind of data retrieval we do is on a row level. So see how each of the rows is getting processed, and this was the time taken by this. Now we can see over here that how column gets processed in a lesser time. Okay, see, this is how columns is getting processed faster. Okay, now this takes more and this takes less, and this is a clear demonstration of how row store works and column store works. Okay, this is just some random time being demonstrated for demonstration purposes. Here we have advantages and disadvantages of SQL and column store. So you can read it. You can pause the video and read it. Lastly, we have a demonstration of how multimedia data is stored. And this is how image data is stored. So we only have the metadata of the image ID, and our image is stored somewhere on the cloud bucket, right? These were different type of databases, and let me show you a different unstructured data processing, which is text data. Now this is some reviews, customer reviews on a specific product. You can say anything: headphones, keyboard, mouse, any product. This is the user. This is the review: that laptop is satisfying, I feel like using it, and this is how much rating it has got. Looking at all the ratings, we can get the average rating, so we can analyze that is this product doing good or bad. We can analyze the hashtags used in this: using, awesome, satisfying, excellent, great. So people are using these kind of words, so we understand what they feel. This is how the ratings are distributed. 4 stars are lot in numbers and 5 stars are a little bit less. Analytics. This is analytics, pure analytics. We can also demonstrate some social media data where, this is live activity stream of social media, and we can identify the new hashtags going on Instagram. We can also find the top accounts, that which are the users who are being liked more, so that Instagram can, process their payments and all those things. This is what real-time trends detection, which you are also being shown. Lastly, we also have some text data of economical policies. So these are economical policies, and raw reports streaming that in Bangalore inflation rises, especially in tech sector. And we have analysis according to those. Yeah. I hope you got a very nice review of, how different databases differ. And this was particularly all about NoSQL databases, where we understood how, different data stores are used.